Good day, viewers out there. We thank God for the grace to wake up this morning. This morning's devotion is titled, If You Want to Live, You Will Live. If you want to live, you will live. Or you can also say, if you want to survive, you will survive. And the text is taken from 1 Samuel chapter 21, from verses 10 to 15. This Bible text is a story centered on David at a very critical time in his life. After David killed Goliath, the women of Israel sang his praise, saying that King Saul has killed his thousands, while David his 10,000. This song of praise angered King Saul, and since then he has been looking for a way to eliminate David. David had to run for his dear life, but unfortunately for him, anywhere he ran to within the territory of Israel, people were betraying him. They will report him to King Saul, and King Saul will mobilize to come and hunt him to kill. Now, when it became obvious that there was no safe place for him within the territory of Israel, he decided to go to the land of his enemies, the land of the Philistines, Gath specifically. And ironically, Gath happened to be the hometown of Goliath that he killed. You know, the people will not be happy with him that he killed their giant. Now, but that happened to be the only place he could go to seek Absalom. And why did he choose Gath? He was thinking that maybe the people may not recognize him. But unfortunately for David, as soon as he entered Gath, everybody recognized him. Said, is this not David? The man who killed the Goliath, the man whom the women of Israel sang his praise. Look at him. Within them, that was an opportunity for them to pay him back for the loss he made them to suffer through the death of Goliath. Now, at that moment, David had to use his head. He had to use his head. And what came to him was to feign madness, to act like a madman. And he started acting like a madman. Why? Because he wanted to live. He acted like a madman, scraping the wall of King Achish palace and allowing saliva to drip down his mouth and beard. So when they brought him to King Achish, that look at David, the warrior of Israel, he looked at the man, looked at David, and he asked the one question. Say, did I tell you that I need madmen in Gath? Why did you bring this madman? Send him away. That was how David was sent away. Now, he left Gath to the cave of Adullam, another safe place again. Now, let's come to the topic. If you want to live, you will live. Some of us, when we have challenges, when we have problems, we look for a reason why we should not act. We try to defend our weaknesses and our inactivities. But David, he wanted to live. And he came up with a strategy to live. Can I challenge you this morning? No matter what you are facing through, don't give in to the pressure of your situation. Look for a way to come out of a situation. Every problem has an outlet. Yes, every trouble has an outlet. No, there is no problem that is entirely closed. Every challenge has an outlet. Look for the outlet through which you can come out of your problem. David saw his own to act like madness, to survive being killed. He had to act like a madman to survive being killed. When he acted like a madman, he didn't cheat anybody, he didn't offend anybody, he didn't endanger anybody's life. Yes, that was the most appropriate thing for him to do at that time, and he did it. You, in your own situations as well, there are things you need to do to come out of that situation. Instead of saying, I have no helper, instead of saying, there's no one to help me, instead of saying, I am finished, no, stand up and think of what to do to come out of that situation. You are not the first person to find yourself there. If you surrender, the situation will master you. But if you want to live, you will live. How? God will put a plan of escape in your mind. A door will be opened through which you will escape. But if you surrender to the pressures of life, you will go from there. As you go out this morning, I don't know what you will face. But whatever that may come your way, be resolved to overcome. Be resolved to defeat that situation. Be resolved to survive that situation. And when God sees that you are determined to live, heaven will assist you. God will assist you. Till I come your way next time, Stay out of trouble. May God take care of you. Thank you very much. May God bless you.